All right, so I'm about to show you guys the product that Filthy Blends has developed. Show it to you guys. But before that, friendly message from our sponsors. Don't forget, we got a class in South Florida, Coconut Creek. Here's the flyer. It's gonna be 4 hours of gems, of nuggets, of game. You're trying to get your business right as a barber. You don't wanna miss out on this class. And then if you're part of the academy and you've been watching Building a $1 Million Company in 6 months, you're gonna do a live panel discussion where we answer your questions, but we also give you guys updates on what's going on with that new business. All about learning. It's all about elevating you guys. So if you're not caught up on that series, get caught up, write down some really good questions. We hope to see you on that live panel discussion. And breaking news, what's the date for the live panel discussion?
March 21st, Monday, March 21st.
All right, cool. See you
PM
guys there. Dre, you gonna be there?
I'll try not to, but probably.
All right, guys. This is it right here. So a little bit of context is that this is a trimmer that I have a love-hate relationship with. It is a trimmer that I think is fire. The problem, and when I was doing my initial unboxings and my reviews on it, my gripe with it was that it was way too sharp. Sharpest trimmer on the market, I think. This fix, I think, is gonna make this possibly my go-to trimmer. Possibly, because it has my favorite trimmer blade on it, the gold FX trimmer blade, but it's the Babyliss FX3 Trimmer. Powerful, slim, ergonomic. This part is a little too far back for me, so I'm gonna be going like this a bunch, right? But, with this new blade, it might just be that thing, right? How did this trimmer blade get put on this trimmer? Because the trimmer blade that originally comes on here is a whole different unique build specific for this trimmer. This component right here is what Phil from Filthy Blends Mods has created, and the way you install it is really slick. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you guys how it works and why it's important. It also quiets down your trimmer blade. So I got to hang out with Phil back in his headquarters, learning how this came about and the thought process and all that good stuff. It's really smart. Quiets down the trimmers. The trimmers are definitely louder than this normally. It's hard to tell because it's so close to my camera's microphone that it probably sounds louder than it really is. Okay, but man, having this blade on this trimmer is going to be crazy. So let's open it up. I'll show you guys how all this works. Okay, and I'm not going to be able to actually use these in this video. Actually, I probably can. I got Dre here, so Dre will be the guinea pig. So check it out, guys. The screws right here. Let me take the screws out. Okay, it literally just slides on. It literally just slides right on. So you can see, you don't have to do anything here. You don't have to take this off. The only thing you gotta do is take this component, right, from Filthy Blends Mods. And this is a prototype that he gave me. This is his trimmer, his prototype. He gave it to me so that I can show you guys. And then you just slide it on real easy, just like this. Put the trimmer on and screw it in. Like, that's the installation process. And you can't put this blade on here unless you have this piece. I don't know what he's gonna call it. I just thought it was freaking awesome. And then let's go attack Dre. See how they cut. Dun. Drizzle.
What's good?
All right, let me see the back of your neck. You're the guinea pig. Let me comb this down. All right. This might be sharp. I've never used these. Yeah, these mugs are hitting. They sharp?
No.
They hitting, bro. We're gonna line it all the way up to his back hairs. Bro, you can catch a line all the way down here, bro. Look at that, guys. Yeah, this is fire. Have you seen this? So remember how I hated this trimmer because it was way too sharp, the blade?
What was it? Did they have a DLC blade on it? Or no?
It just had its own blade. So this is the original Gold FX blade, which to me is the best blade. He put this you got to put this little bracket that Phil made. It just slides right in. Then you can install this on this trimmer. You don't really cut hair like that, but
I cut one head a month.
But your opinion's still valuable. Pretty cool, right?
No, it is. It did feel good too.
Look at the drip. They feel powerful.
Yeah, no, it does.
These, I believe, are going to be coming out end of month. So if you're interested, go follow Filthy Blends on Instagram. He'll announce when this is dropping. And I believe it's dropping at the end of this month. He was really confident that it'd be dropped by the end of March. So yeah, just follow Phil. I'll put his Instagram in the description below. if you want to be informed when this thing is dropping. Shout out to the innovators, man, in the industry. This has been a thought of mine for a little bit, especially with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. Pray for peace. Definitely hate to see you hate to see war. Like, to me, there's never ever, like, I just can't think of any logic why war even exists. It's crazy. Like, it should be avoided at all costs, man. No, just thinking about this, like, I've been really on this trip of looking at historicals and how the world kind of has worked and different changes that's occurred. And I encourage you guys to study it as well, because if you know the history of this country, then you get an idea of the future. History always repeats itself, and you're starting to get a sense of that now, except now history's repeating itself, and then you got some things like crypto added to the mix. You got things like the internet, you got social media in the mix. It's history repeating itself, but you got to be careful as well, right? I guess the whole reason why I'm bringing this all up is, what is your plan in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself? Reverse engineer that and think about the things that you need to have in place that you need to execute. Not just plan, but the things that you need to execute. Once you reverse engineer this and you've created your plan, what you need to execute. And I think that if you go through this exercise, you'll realize you've been going through the motion so much and you're not really moving the needle much. Time flies, guys. We're already in March. This year just feels like it started. Before you know it, this year is going to be done with, and you haven't even started your plan, working on your plan. I really want to stress to you guys the importance of putting together that 5-year plan, identifying what needs to be done, and then having perspective. Like, dude, you got work to do. And like, it's easy not to ever find this perspective because you look around you and everybody's kind of moving the same. It's almost like when you're driving in traffic and the speed limit says 55, but everybody's moving at 70, so we just all move at 70, right? What if it's the opposite? What if the speed limit said 70, but you're going 55 because everybody else is going 55? And so I would take a second to consider that, to consider, what does 5 years from now look like? Considering everything that's going on. Do you even know how to maneuver in this climate? You can figure out how to maneuver in this climate by studying historicals of similar events. And then you can put together a plan, whether it's financial, whether it's safe, whether it's health, like whatever that looks like. And then you can have perspective and realize, I got to get to work. And so I just wanted to leave you guys with that on this vlog. And I hope you guys execute on this little exercise, or this little challenge I'm giving you guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm always like serious in all my vlogs and stuff, but it's all about perspective.